Morning.
Morning.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at you though, grinning now.
Sort of a first day off in a little while, just doing camp things. It's pouring rain. It's been pouring for hours. Look at this. So we've got our mushrooms drying, and we're probably just gonna rest our feet, deal with firewood. If it stops raining, we'll go scouting, but otherwise, let it rain, bring on the water, bring on the mushrooms. It's supposed to get nice out this week, so it's a good combination for us. We harvested these morels yesterday. We've had them in the dryer maybe for an hour last night and an hour and a half today, and they are almost ready to flash. Not quite ready, but they're about 60% dried in 2 to 3 hours in this pouring rain. Really nice. And that's in the newer dryer that's sealed a lot better. You can see us making this in a different video on our channel here. We also have dandelion leaves drying here. We've been requested to get some of these, so there they are. That's a start, see how they go. And Labrador tea. Now we don't take very much of this, but there is so much growing in the north. You can see us walking through it in our morel scouting videos. And we'll just sit around this fireplace in this hot sauna and enjoy this rainy day off.
Go outside, get a chill. Come in here, get rid of the chill. Go outside, get another chill. Come inside, warm up again.
Okay, the rain has finally subsided. It rained all night, all morning, and now it's mid-afternoon to late afternoon, and we decided we're gonna go scout the burn right next to our camp. And we think if we go in there today, we're gonna find some mushrooms. They might not be all ready to pick. We just wanna see what's going on. So, Randy, Alex, myself, we're gonna head in with just a bucket each, and we'll see what we find. Okay, so if you saw us scout this burn before, in an earlier episode from this season, you know that there's a big hill right at the start. So our goal is the big flat down way at the bottom, but we'll probably see some mushrooms on this hill on the way down. It's kind of like these ledges where it does sort of like that, and I could definitely see there being mushrooms on these ledges as we come down. So look at this, almost right away, and we see some mushrooms, and a couple of these are actually pickable. So this one, that's a fine mushroom. This one here. So there's still 4 there that need to grow longer. We've only come just down that far. We're already seeing a few. With the sunny days coming this week, I think things are lining up pretty good. Yeah.
Rain, sun, rain, rain, sun.
And now we're getting some heat. The final ingredient. Okay. Almost there. So Randy hasn't seen this ground yet. Let's see what he says about it. When you have somebody in your group that's been commercially picking wildfire morels for 35 years, it's usually a good idea to get his opinion.
That's fucking awesome.
So here's a couple. Not many. Just a couple. Oh, there's a couple more. A couple there. And a couple, 3 here. So here's some more. You know, another one here, and here, and here. So they are starting to show. Last time I came down here, there was nothing showing, but it's not exploding yet. I really do think that heat that's coming is going to just make everything erupt. But it's frustrating to sit next to it and just wait. And you know, we always worry about other people coming in here and picking them when they're too small. We were walking and walking and it all looked good, but no mushrooms. And then as soon as we got onto the slightest southern exposure, we see these. Immediately, as soon as it just had a slight grade south. You know, more than a dozen right here.
I just said too, I think we're gonna find mushrooms. Up and go west.
You finding any mushrooms over there?
And a few there, a few here.
So, we're back at camp, and our mushrooms from yesterday should be ready to go into the flashing room now. Let's check them out and see where they're at. They are definitely ready to flash. So we're gonna heat flash them, and then we're gonna try putting them back in here after they're completely done, and crank the fan to get any remaining charcoal off of them. So we'll give them a nice little cleaning at the end, and then see how they look. Okay, now we can get this room real nice and hot and finish heat flashing these mushrooms. So they are at about 80% dried. All the spore tubes are sealed, and there's no risk of baking or cooking them now. So that was about 5 hours of running the dryer. And now we can add up to about 140 degrees to finish the flashing process and get them totally dried. Also doesn't use any gas or fuel to do this part, it's just wood. A stick in the eye there, almost. Oh my gosh.
Close one.
Yeah, this is one of the hazards of being a morel picker.
I was
not
pushing
good.
the branch away, and this broke on this side, and it come back and boom, right in the eye.
Do you want some first aid?
No, not yet. I'm gonna just put damp cloth on it, try and get most of that
Right.
dried blood off first.
Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah.
It's a constant concern for us out in the burn. Those fire hardened branches are just brutal, especially in the burnt spruce. You got burned, eh? You got a salve on it? A poultice on there? You got burned on the wood stove.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
On tonight's menu, we have rice and meatballs in a bean soup. It's gonna be good. Homegrown garden black beans, carrots, celery, nice sauce, onion with meatballs cooking away. And that'll go on the rice. All made by Alec over here. So our mushrooms are finished flashing. They've also been cleaned off in the dryer there. That's how we clean them, in that dryer. So if there is any soot or little particles, once they're dry and really durable like that, they can tumble around in there and it knocks off a lot of the debris. You can't always get all of it, but that is a very hands-off method for cleaning quite a bit of that stuff off of there. So there you go. Cool to see inside the dryer too. In the next episode, we will be packboarding into a burn that we scouted 4 days ago. And we know that there'll be mushrooms in there unless it's been picked by somebody else. So we're expecting to go in and have our first proper full day of picking. It's a shorter walk, which will give us more time actually harvesting the mushrooms. And we're really excited to go in there and at least get a couple baskets each, hopefully more than that. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching. That concludes episode 14 of our 2023 Morel season. If you enjoyed the video, then give it a like and subscribe to see more content or to follow along for the rest of the season. You can also find our online shop linked in the description of the video. In the next episode, we are finally able to bring our pack boards for a full-scale morel harvest. Thanks for watching.